everybody, thank you very much for tuning in to your monthly reading with me, Lorien. This is going to be for March 2017 and I thank everybody who subscribed so far. I think I've broken the 7,000 barrier now, so thank you so much. And also thank you to those who are new and actually trying me out for the first time, so thank you. Hopefully you will hear some messages that are relevant to you. Now I just want to make everybody aware that this is a general reading, so this will cover the general aspects for your sun, moon and rising sign. But if it is a personal reading you would like with answers to your individual questions, all you have to do is click the link below and it'll take you to a personal reading with myself, and you can choose whichever reading that you would like to have from me. Also, if you're interested in I think I've got some rune readings every new moon and crystal readings every full moon. So if you were interested in those, you can go to the Patreon link below, and from as little as $1 you can see all the exclusive content that I have on there. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, so if you don't get the messages you anticipate, it may be the fact that your rising or your sun or your moon, your different elements, because that's your astrological makeup, it may actually be more relevant in the other signs. So just have a look at those. Always comment, always share, always subscribe, always like. I love hearing back from you, and I just want to say a big thank you for taking the time to watch and report back to me, because I really do love hearing about everything that you're doing. So yeah, that's it from me. I don't think there's any further announcements. Very merry spring to us in the Northern Hemisphere. Hope you're handling the oncoming winter okay in the Southern Hemisphere. And let's get to it. Hello Taurus, thank you so much for tuning into your March reading with me, Lorien. It's an absolute pleasure to bring you this reading and to be able to see what's coming up for you in March. So this is for Taurus sun, moon and rising sign. And by chance you don't actually get the message that you were expecting, all you have to do is look at your rising or moon or whatever the other signs for your astrological makeup and see what kind of comes through for you on there. Sometimes, it's Libra for me or Gemini for me, so it really depends on what kind of things are very relevant to you in that month ahead. So we're going to be using the Gilded Tarot, and we're going to be using the Archangel Oracle deck. And for those of you who know I'm a witch, we're going to be doing the runes. These are connected to my matron goddess Freya, and so we will be having a look at those in just a second. But if you do want a reading from me, all you have to do is go to the link below, and you'll see a list of all the readings available, as well as my Patreon page, which is also linked below. You can get access to extra readings. I do rune readings every new moon, and also I'm going to start doing a lot of extra readings, because it seems like February is going to be quite a quiet month for me. Not got as many events and things coming up, so I'll be able to get more of that content loaded up for you. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, there we go. Okie doke. Let's see. It's a lovely sunny day today. Don't have to use any artificial lights. This is the kind of day that I really like. Whoops. Okay, so this is how the card decided. It was just resting on my thumb like that. So that's how the card decided to come out. Teaching and learning. What are you going to be teaching this month, Taurus? And what are you going to be learning? Let's have a look and see if my fairy lights will stay. Okay. I feel as though there's kind of a focus on your chakras here, because to me these are looking like I'll just hold this up. To me this is looking like there's maybe 3 of your lower chakras that need a bit of cleansing in order to get rid of some kind of excess energy that's there, or some kind of static that's there. It seems like there's something about too much electricity in here also. It seems to be like you may feel drained towards the middle of the month. I think basically if you can, try and monitor yourself health-wise, I don't feel that there's anything major coming up in regards to health. It's just kind of make sure you're not burning the candle at both ends. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, feeling okay, embracing whatever it is you need to embrace, that sort of thing, like health-wise and stuff like that, so that you don't feel like everything's catching up to you, or stuff like that, basically. You do have a new beginning coming through though, because we have the Ace of Wands here. So the Ace of Wands always represents new starts, new beginnings, bright lights. I think that you will have a bit of a fire of creativity coming up, actually. You have renewed passion for something. And it could be the fact that you made a breakthrough recently, or you finally found the fact that you can really embrace something a little bit more, or you have the free time to do something that you've always wanted to do. There's almost like before you were maybe counting down the hours to something, maybe before you could get home, after work or something like that, but it seems like you are being called here to do something and to experience things, basically. It's a very good, very strong card for experiences and feeling as though you're charged up and ready to go. But then with these two, it kind of says you may kind of stutter and start and stall a little bit, because maybe you feel like, you might be pushed out in the cold with this one. It could be a little bit of like, oh, really? It didn't go the way you wanted it to, or didn't start the way you wanted it to, and now you feel a little bit drained by that. This little lady here, the Queen of Cups, is here basically to tell you you don't have to worry. You are kind of waiting for something, I think, here to come in. It may be the fact that you're waiting for a new opportunity or a new love or whatever. It just seems like this is going to be something that is in its droves for you by the end of March. This is something that I think will actually lead up into April. Emotional fulfillment is here. Emotional superiority almost is here. It's almost like you have a control over them, but you feel them very intently. It looks to me like she may even be slightly got a little bit of a bump. So I think for those of you who are wanting to create a child, you could actually have that. Or for those of you who are just wanting to create a project, that is also coming through as well. But it's kind of saying if the love isn't in there, if the emotion isn't in there, it may not work. You do have an absolutely complicated spread, I have to say, but it's not without its benefits, because I think if it just said these is not definitely going to happen, this is just kind of saying watch where your energy is, make sure that you keep taking care of yourself, making sure that you have the kind of care that you need, both physical and mental health, that you need to kind of be aware of. Your emotional health, I think, will be okay if you keep on with the other two areas of your life here. But in order to get the benefit of this creative spark, of this boom, of like almost like this idea flashing into your mind, you need to make sure that this actually comes together. I think, Taurus, you can afford to be a little bit less careful this month, and you can be a little bit more punchy and going after things, but remember to kind of rein in any stubborn opinions that you have of others or yourself. Make sure that you're a little bit more flexible in that. Maybe actually have to be flexible in the way you want to work to make sure that you can manage your health, because I think that it could be to do with having to arrange something, more convenient workspace, or hours may change. It can also be that you have to travel a while to see family, that sort of thing. You have to be able to plan. But teaching and learning here is keep an open mind. Again, you have to maybe be flexible this month. Learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. I think you're actually going to be learning how to be flexible and learning what you can achieve when you do take care of yourself like this, and this new method of getting projects underway or getting family and relationships and how you can nurture them. So I think that's actually going to come through for you. This is what you'll be learning and teaching eventually. You will be keeping an open mind as to how messages, ideas, information, that sort of things will come through, because I do feel communication is quite a prominent feel for this month as well for you. So these are my runes here, and obviously let's give them a little bit of a shuffle. What's coming through for Taurus in the month of March? Can I please find Taurus? Okay. So let's just see what this rune is. Oh! Now I held it like that. So slightly upside down. Okay. But this is actually supposed to be that way. Now this is Wunjo. So this is joy, this is peace, this is fellowship, this is also protection, self-defense, I think healing in a way as well. It's basically having the ability to move forwards and also be a little bit, you know, flexible too. But because it was like that, I think it's saying you need to evolve your self-defense and evolve your protection, because this energy could be a little bit of psychic attack from other people, but they're saying to protect yourself. They're saying to monitor what energy is kind of affecting around you. If you can, turn it upside down. You know, make sure that you feel joy, make sure that you continue to be grateful for the little blessings that greet you every day. But I think that basically this will be something that is growing. It's almost like you've planted a seed at the beginning here. This actually is normally conception as well. So if you are looking, you know, to actually start a family, this could be conception or hearing about it. But I do think that this is something that's kind of building very gradually. They want you to make sure that you take care of yourself, maybe look into any health issues. Don't be worried about finances, those are going to sort out okay. Just make sure that you feel joy this month, and I think this could actually be motherhood or something connected to motherhood with a few of you. Not all of you, but a lot of you. I think that this is basically all coming together. And the number 28 is coming through quite a bit as well. Very strong 28. So keep a lookout for that as well. But let me know how things go. Drop me a comment below, and also if you want a reading from me, just click the link as well, which is all in the comment box down there. I really hope that you do have the benefit of March. It seems to be a wonderful month for everybody, but it's kind of ready for you to take advantage of that energy now that the Northern Hemisphere is awakening and things like that. So keep me informed. I'm going to look forward to reading for you in April and seeing kind of what everything starts to, you know, when everything starts to come together. And yeah, it seems like it's going to be very interesting. Take care, Taurus, and I'll speak to you soon.